Mastermind, the game where you have to figure out the code. With 1,296 possible solutions, yeah, the challenge is definitely there. In today's video, we are going to talk about the strategies for solving Mastermind, as well as the pros and cons and when to implement these strategies. So let's go ahead and get started. First off, if that was a little deceitful for you seeing the old OG Mastermind, this is a newer one that I got, and it has this fancy drawer. It's amazing. So let's go ahead and get set up. As you can see, I've got a code behind here, and not even you know what that code is. I can of course see it, and that might be unfair, but let's go ahead and talk about strategies for how to figure out the code as quickly as possible. Well, the first thing you can do is figure out, when you're doing your guesses, focus on the colors and figure out the colors first. So if you look at this at each one and you are focusing on the colors, then you don't have to worry about the position at all, and you are likely going to actually mess up position here and there as you get going. Let's just do. Okay, and as you can see here, I used, everything was different except for one color. So I know, as there was two reds here, a yellow and a black, I know that if, I'm hoping that the black is correct. And in this case, I've got black is correct, white is correct, green, and blue is correct. The pros of this is by figuring out the color, you are breaking down, there are 5 different color options. You have now cut down the options to 4 different colors, which can be really, which if you consider the possibility of 1,296 options, now you have a significantly less amount for that. The cons, however, is you may lose position as you're trying this strategy, but at this point in the game, if you are doing the strategy, you don't need to keep the position accurate at the very beginning. The next strategy is when you're figuring out the position to actually cancel positions out instead. So for example, you do one that's all the same, one that's the same and all the other pieces are out of space. Then you can cancel out whether or not that was the wrong position. And we know, okay, well, white definitely doesn't go there. We also know that in this case, we're a little bit lucky because it's all white and all white. If it was red, we might wonder, oh, was green the one that was in the wrong place? And so now you know white doesn't go here. You can move white to a different position and try one other card place in the same place. Okay. Green. All right, and in this case, you've got that one in the right place, that one in the wrong place, that one in the wrong place, and that one in the right place. Okay, so you don't know whether or not blue goes here, but you know because of 2 reds. And you don't know if white goes here or black goes here, but you know 2 of these is right. And so at this point, you're gonna do the same strategy as before. You're gonna do, okay, I'm gonna keep black in the same position. I'm gonna move blue to a different one. Okay, so you've got black and black. And let's see, you've got one right here, another one right here, and then 2 white pieces. So you are essentially figuring out where things aren't so that you can figure out where they are. What this does is when you're focusing on cutting out possibilities so you know this piece doesn't go here, it makes it a little bit easier for you so you can deduce where the colors actually are in comparison to, oh, I think it goes here. Well, maybe that's the one that's red, maybe that one's the one that's white, I'm not sure. I think maybe it goes here, and you continue that process. This way it's just a little bit more efficient for you. When should you use this? After you've figured out the position, after you've figured out what colors are included in the code, that is the best time to actually use the narrowing things down for the colors. So in summary, we've got figuring out the colors first. And once you figure out the colors, then you can figure out the position. And if you follow this strategy, you're going to be much less likely to get confused or make mistakes, and you're going to be more focused on getting that code broken as quickly as possible. Hopefully this video was helpful for you, and if it was, please give me a thumbs up. If you have recommendations for strategies for Mastermind, go ahead and include them in the comments below. I'd love to see it, but I know other people in the community would love to see it as well. And of course, please subscribe to my channel. I do strategy videos like this for many games and how-tos and reviews, so be sure to check that out. Thanks so much for watching and enjoy playing Mastermind.